This is just going to be a quick little tutorial on how I did this style of camouflage for my Tamiya Tiger tank. I got the deck pretty much ready to go. So, the very first thing I did was I sprayed the entire tank with the tan color. Even though the plastic's already tan, but then again I wanted a bit of a dirtier looking tan. Then, to get all the tan lines, I used this stuff, liquid mask. It took me a fair amount of time to do this because all the tan lines you see I did with a brush. And to make sure that the liquid mask works fairly well, you have to do 2 coats, so you can understand this isn't for the faint of hearted. After that, spray paint the entire thing, the primer red, let that dry for a couple of hours before I can actually get on to the fun bit, which is removing the liquid mask. This stage takes a little bit of time and effort because you gotta pick off every little bit of the liquid mask. I'm not gonna do it for this video, but I'm just doing it a little bit so you can understand what I mean. And you can get all these lines fairly neat. But then again, it doesn't need to be neat at this stage. So a little bit more off. So, gotta do a little bit of extra scraping to get it off of all the detailed bits. Right, you get the gist of it. Now, I take just a simple brush like this, very small bristles on it, but it's also very soft. Get your paint, dab the brush, and I always have a piece of paper towel anyway to get some of the excess off, because this is pretty much dry brushing. It's just obviously the paint's a little bit more moist because you want to get the more detail, or you want a more solid color. So if anything, I usually spread what I got on the brush out a little bit and start dabbing around mostly on the red, because you want to cover up the line, but you also want the nice thicker tan. And you just dab it. This bit can take a whole lot of time to finish it, but the end results from the turret is more than worth it. It's just a lot of patience to do this. As you can see, already it's looking pretty good just for those 3 little spots. And once the entire tank is done like this, it should be a sight to see, and more than likely I'll upload this video before I finish the tank, but maybe I will edit it to include the picture of the final thing, or then again I'll just could always make another video showing it off. One thing I will have to say, because of the way you gotta dimple this, the brush gets pretty messed up real quick. So it's kinda handy to have some water at hand, which I don't have, just to clean up the brush here and there. But yeah, probably can't see it too well in the video. If I hold it up close maybe. But you can kinda see all the detail that the bristles, when they spread out, they just leave the nice little bits of tan showing, or the red. I probably want more on here. But yeah, well, that's basically how I do it. So definitely not a camo job for the faint-hearted, but it is well worth it in the end, in my opinion. And it just makes me have a unique looking tank. There. Bristles is all messed up again. I'm just rubbing it on the paper towel, rotating the brush just to get them all back together again. And then stippling. Like, if you want to try this, you don't have to go as fine of a detail like I did. I saw this paint job on World of Tanks and I just thought I had to do it. But yeah, still got a lot of liquid mass to remove before this thing is anywhere close to being done. And I still got the main hull of the tank to do, as well as the barrel on the turret. But yeah, the turret came out really nice. And as you can see, even for like this spot here, they don't all have to be the same. You can make them all different shapes and sizes. This one I even got a chunk taken out of the main red part on purpose. Oh yeah. Some details I'm going to be hiding in the bits to come, but you get the gist. Thank you for watching.